Do you want to increase your credit score upwards to 172 points? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly step-by-steps on how you can improve your credit score 172 points in less than 45 days. Guys, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Credit Coach Q, and I created the first cloud-based software that allows you to put your credit repair experience into your own hands. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. It allows us to reach a wider audience. It allows YouTube to push us within their algorithm. It allows us to leave these lights on. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm super excited because I have a banger. In today's video, we're talking about a lot of different variables on how you can increase your credit score upwards to 172 points. So let's dive straight into the meat and the potatoes of this video. So if you have anything derogatory in your credit report, I mean anything negative, charge-offs, late payments, bankruptcies, medical bills, guys, you name it, please go over to mycreditapproved.com. It's the website and the software that I was telling you about that allows you to put the full experience to your own hands. Guys, people are removing thousands of dollars worth of debt by themselves. They are no longer using credit repair companies. They are putting this information in this experience into their own hands and appreciating on a deeper level. Guys, please go to mycreditapproved.com, check out the software and start removing these items. Guys, if you have anything derogatory on your credit report. Now, I want to dive straight in because it's going to be a lot of variables I'm going to cover over the course of this video. Now, let's dive straight in. So basically, in order for you to have a need for a 172 point increase, you must have certain variables already coexisting on your credit report that's not necessarily supposed to be there. For instance, if you do not have a credit card, you can potentially be dropping your score upwards to 150 points just by not having that card reporting actively on a month-to-month basis. Basically, you are missing out on a large window of credit increase just off paying off a credit card or a line of credit on a month-to-month basis. Now, what you do want to understand is that adding a credit card or a line of credit could basically increase your credit score probably 50 to 60 points just off that add-on alone. Now, it's a lot of different introductory credit cards you can get, some secure cards or some introductory credit cards that's non-secure that you can add to your profile and start getting these things reported. Now, the reason why I said you are missing out on a big chunk of credit is because necessarily utilization makes up 30% of your score. Payment history makes up 35% of your score. So that's 65% of your score that's not actively being reported if you do not have any active lines of credit, right? So in order for you to have an active line of credit, you need to have some type of utilization or payment history consistently being reported, right? So if you do not have that reporting, then you can already just imagine what you are missing out on in terms of increases or decreases when it comes to not having a credit card. So you want to add a credit card first and foremost. Now, adding a credit card, this next topic is going to be something similar to adding a line of credit, and it's called Rental Karma. Now, Rental Karma is a partner of mine that basically report all of your rental payment history. Now, like I said, payment history makes up 35% of your score, so you have to understand that with that being said, the more payment history that you can accumulate on the profile, the more chances you have for score increases on a month-to-month basis that those payment increases, those payments actually accumulate and increase for on-time payments, right? So the company's called Rental Karma, and Rental Karma is, like I said, is a company that allows you to backtrack all of your past rental history and place it on your credit report. And if you have been renting for a long time, you never bought a house, then you can only imagine how many months and months of on-time payment history that you have that you're not getting any benefit from just from the rental side alone. So I have seen clients go to Rental Karma, get signed up, and actually get 50 to 65 score increases just in a month within that window of them accumulating all of your rental history, putting it all on your credit report and one time. So guys, yes, that is very, very important and very, very vital and powerful in terms of you actually getting that score bump that you need. Now, you have to understand, these methods are not as powerful as they once were. It used to be a time where you can just get a trade line and place in your credit report and get 150 score increase. Those days of credit is gone, and FICO 10 changed that. And FICO 10 is basically a new algorithm under the FICO window. Now, you probably don't know what FICO is, but it's two algorithms that pull your credit score, Vantage and FICO. Now, Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, all of those free institutions use Vantage scoring system, but FICO only is used by the credit bureaus and myfico.com, and it's also the algorithm that all lenders are going to use. So you're going to want to make sure that you know what your FICO is and make sure you keep updated with that. Now, with that being said, your utilization. Now, if you do have active credit cards and your utilization is down lower than 50%, improving the utilization will help your credit score along. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think that if they just pay their credit cards off on a month-to-month basis, they'd be fine and they don't have to worry about the utilization. But the utilization is and can be a potential reason why your score is in a position where it needs a 172 point increase. So your utilization, you want to check it out, you can go to creditkarma.com or annualcreditreport.com and see exactly what your current utilization is and try to offset that. The ideal utilization on the internet is say 30%, but I teach my clients that it's 7%. So 7% utilization is where you want to be grounded in, because that is going to give you the prime potential for a score increase every month that they come and gather that utilization and send it over to the credit bureau. So guys, utilization is important. Now, primary trade lines is something that I'm very hesitant to talk about because the trade line industry as a whole have a lot of shady connotation. The credit repair industry has a lot of shady connotation, but especially the trade line industry. And there is something called a non-primary trade line and a primary trade line. A non-primary trade line is basically an authorized user account where you go on the trade line website and you find an account that you would like, and you want to look for aid. So it's basically a stranger that you don't know that is going to that have signed up their credit card to be used as an authorized user. They get paid for it, and what happens is you jump on their history. So when it comes on your credit report, you see a full reflection of the history that they had, but you are piggybacking it, and it will make your overall age for your credit profile ultimately go up. That used to be the case. Like I said, FICO 10 completely changed that. So now you want primary trade lines. Primary trade lines are a little bit more expensive and they're a little bit harder to find, but if you can find a primary trade line and get it placed on your credit report, having a fair amount of age already accumulated on it, you can get over 100-point increase on your credit profile within 30 days. But you have to do a primary trade line. You have to vet the company very, very meticulously and make sure that there is no scam activity, there is no type of fraud or anything going on in regards to the company or the institution that you're deciding to use. So yeah, primary trade lines is another big hack for you to actually go into for getting that 172 increase. Now, last but not least, as you probably know, if you have a low credit score, you're probably going to have some negative items on the credit profile, and you're going to need to get the items removed, guys. So if you need to get the items removed, do not hire a credit repair company. That used to be the fastest and the easiest way, but ever since the credit bureaus have been locking down on the disputes that been coming in, they haven't been taking 90% of the disputes because they're saying that they are been written by credit repair companies and they are dispute templates and they are not from genuine sources. So they're not really taking any type of new disputes. So you want to do these things yourself, guys. My Credit Approve is the software that I was telling you about that I created that allows you to put the full experience into your own hands. Now, given the templates that we have inside the software is changed on a month-to-month basis, but like I said, they are cracking down on templates themselves. But the software gives gives you an option to not only use the verbiage in the template, but to add your own. And the adding your own is invaluable. It's going to give you your own voice. It's going to give you your own character within the dispute letter, and it's going to give you your own speed and traction to getting the items removed, because they're going to put it in the category as an original dispute letter, and that is the most powerful way to get these items removed, guys. So if you have anything that you need to remove on your credit profile, go to mycreditapproved.com and we'll get everything taken care of for you with the software. The software is very easy to use. We have specialists that walk you through it, and we have demos and tutorials. My 85-year-old grandmother used the software and went through it seamlessly. So guys, the software is very user friendly, and it's the fastest and most efficient way to remove negative items. The negative items, as you know, you can remove 2 negative items and get a 100 score increase just off that alone, depending on those negative items. So I'm almost certain that if you have trouble getting a prime score, you're probably going to have negative items, and you need to get those items removed. Go to mycreditapproved.com. Guys, leave it in the comments on how you feel about any type of situation that you're in. Or do you need a 50-point increase? Do you need an 80-point increase? Do you need a 150-point increase? Let us know, and we'll set up a free consultation, and we'll talk you through it step by step and go over your particular situation to find out if we can help you, guide you in any way, form, or fashion. Guys, until next time, take care of your credit and take care of yourself. Credit Coach Q out.